The tropical low Invest 96p has been upgraded by the Meteorological's Tropical Cyclone Warning Centre to Category 1 Gretel as at 4:42 a.m. Sunday local time. Tropical Cyclone Gretel Category 1 with central pressure 990 was located over the Coral Sea near 18.5 degrees south, 155.4 degrees east, which is about 1460 kilometres northwest of the Norfolk Island and 1070 kilometres east-northeast of Rockhampton. The cyclone is currently tracking east-southeast at 37 kilometres an hour and it's expected to continue to move southeast away from the Queensland coast while intensifying over the next 24 hours. The cyclone is likely to impact Norfolk Island on Monday, although it may have lost some of its tropical characteristics by that time. The system is expected to maintain an intensity equivalent to a Category 2 tropical cyclone on the AU scale as it passes to the north and east of the island. Meteo France is also on board. They have a cyclonic warning number 1 in place and is for the North Province, Poya included. The west of New Caledonia remains on cyclonic pre-alert and they have their information as at 5 o'clock local time. The moderate tropical depression was centered at 18.8 degrees south, 159.8 degrees east. This is about 500 kilometres west northwest of, I think it's Cumac. And they have maximum average winds of around 75 kilometres an hour. As it moves towards the southeast, it is situated in an environment favourable to its development and continues to organise itself gradually. Heavy rains have impacted New Caledonia over the last 24 hours, in particularly the northern and southern extremes of Grande Terre. Apology for the pronunciation on that one, with 100 to 150 millimetres of rain. The most probable scenario is that Gretel should pass as close as possible, about 200 kilometres west of New Caledonia this afternoon and Monday at the start of the day at the stage of stronger tropical depression. Gusts between 110 and 130 kilometres an hour expected on the west coast and the far south. They are close to 100 kilometres over the rest of the country. Heavy rain possible throughout the country. The most exposed regions with the most important accumulations expected are the north, the relief, the east coast, extreme south. Overflows of rivers are to be feared, including on the west coast. The sea becomes very strong this afternoon and waves on the coast and troughs of 4 to 6 metres offshore. That's the latest from the Meteo France, New Caledonia. And the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre, and then also on board they have it located 393 nautical miles west northwest of Noumea. We're tracking southeast at 21 knots over the last 6 hours. Animated enhanced infrared satellite imagery reveals a large 300 to 400 nautical mile central dense overcast. There's fair confidence in the initial position placed by extrapolating from banding features in a 89 GHz microwave image. This position suggests the low level circulation is slightly south of the centre of the CDO. The environment surrounding the tropical cyclone, and they've coded at 23p, marginally favourable with excellent outflow, particularly on the poleward side, moderate 15 to 20 knot vertical wind shear, warm 29-30 Celsius sea surface temperature for the duration of the forecast. The cyclone will track along the southwest periphery of a near equatorial ridge. The marginal favourable environment will support intensification over the next 24 hours. Afterwards, strong vertical wind shear, cool sea surface temperature will cause some weakening for the remainder of the forecast. Around the 36-hour mark, the cyclone will begin interacting with the mid-latitude trough, digging in from the west, and the accompanying baroclinic zone will begin extratropical transition. This process should complete between 48 and 72 hours, with 100 nautical miles of spread by the 72-hour mark. Numerical model guidance is in good agreement, lending high confidence to the centre's track forecast. And wave height 34 feet. Now here's a look at a intensity chart. The Bureau is indicating a Category 2 system. Let's look at a possible track. And the HWRF model and maximum winds. The wind scale is the right hand side of the screen. However, the Bureau of Meteorology has issued a severe weather warning for damaging winds for parts of the southeast Queensland coast. A vigorous southerly flow will develop about elevated terrain, exposed islands overnight Sunday. A firm ridge and strengthening pressure gradient will result in a strong southerly winds and a risk of damaging wind gusts during Sunday night and Monday morning. Damaging winds with peak gusts of around 90 kilometres an hour expected to develop later today or this afternoon, early evening, mostly about the exposed islands and elevated type terrain. Easy Monday morning. Locations which may be affected: Moreton Island, North Stradbroke Island and Springbrook. The Bureau also has in place a gale wind warning for the Fraser Island coast, Sunshine Coast waters and the Gold Coast waters. Strong wind warning, Mackay, Capricornia coast, and for both Harvey and Moreton Bays, that is a strong wind warning. And the Bureau has issued a hazardous surf warning for Fraser Island coast, Sunshine Coast and Gold Coast waters. That's a hazardous surf warning. New South Wales has a hazardous surf warning for the Byron, Goffs, Macquarie, Hunter case. And they have a gale wind warning for the Byron case. Strong wind warning for the Goffs and Macquarie case. And a 701 for Monday. There are no warnings for Victoria. Now we have a look at the latest Bureau Meteorology's total forecast of rain.
Thank you for watching this production of Force 13. For more information about Force 13, you can check us out on all of our outlets. Our website, force13.com, where we are overhauling the website and writing new articles for your reading pleasure. We're also on YouTube, keyword Force 13. You're probably there already, good chance of that. If you are, hit that like and subscribe button to keep getting updates like this one coming to your mailbox. We're also on Facebook, keyword Force 13, where we post our updates, and keep an eye out for our live coverage on there as well. And we're on Twitter, keyword Force 13. And if you want to rock our colors like Nathan Foy here, you can go to our store available at store.force13.com, or you can contribute to the project directly by way of the Patreon. More information about patronage and the privilege you can get from patronage can be found at patreon.com/force13, and you can reach out to us on Skype at Force13, or to me directly on Discord at TRIN extension 1375, or you can join our server with our new link at discord.gg/Force13.